Yeah, so we are Delineate. We are transforming information overload into insights for biopharma. I am the co-founder and CEO, and I was also an MIT PhD candidate in biological engineering. Oh, my slides are stuck. Okay, there we go. So I also have about 7 years experience building systems pharmacology models for companies like Pfizer and AstraZeneca. So help them design their clinical trials, optimize doses, things like that. I'm joined in this endeavor with my co-founder, Jawad Iqbal, who is an expert in digital transformation software solutions, primarily in the aerospace industry. And Delineate is a growing team of about 20 engineers and researchers focused on applying AI to accelerate analysis workflows, primarily in biopharma. And currently, we're going through the Y Combinator accelerator program. We're coming up to the end of the batch, so we're in San Francisco right now. So, the computational analysis workflow is still really scattered. Depending on the industry, it can require a lot of manual effort to digitize and structure information into data sets that align with internal processes, specialty software, or guarantee the kind of high accuracy you need in a domain like biopharma. So even with large language models, things like deep research, still PhD scientists are doing this type of work manually. So for example, some of the customers we work with in large pharma, they have teams of scientists spending months to create a single data set. So we want to accelerate that, take away that manual effort so they can focus on the science. So our platform processes really any source and structures it to create quality controlled data sets, as well as performing some automated analysis on top of that data. So we can process things like research papers. We also pretty uniquely get out the numerical data from plots and graphs. So a lot of the scientific information that exists out in the world is kind of trapped behind these plots and graphs, and we have a custom model to get that data out. So we use custom computer vision, but also all the state-of-the-art large language models to extract this data. We also have a human QC team. They're all trained in the biopharma domain to ensure that everything is 100% accurate. And then we have some co-pilot assisted analysis to help the scientists in getting that data in the right format or making a decision using that data. As a case study, we helped a top pharma company create a small molecules database. This database was used to train an AI model that ultimately helped them reduce animal testing pretty significantly. So we helped them extract data from about 900 research papers. We used our computer vision methods to get out that precise numerical data from graphs like this. Some of them were even more confusing to look at because they were from papers from even the 70s and stuff when they were just scans. But then we combine that with a contextual understanding of really how that data was collected. So what was the experiment done? What was the compound that was used? A lot of detail, and constructed a 23,000 data point data set for them to plug and play into their AI model. And so there's a couple of things that make us really unique. One is that we're fit for purpose. So just from a semantic description of your goal, you can find the papers that align with that and then extract that very specific numerical information out. So plots and figures is another one of our unique advantages. And then we structure the data and clean it across all of these different sources so that it meets certain requirements. And then the structuring is aligned with internal processes or specialty software. So it's really easy for them to continue their workflow, and they don't have to change the software that they use to do the analysis. They don't have to change their processes. It's all aligned. So we've made a lot of progress up to this point. So we have data service contracts with two large pharma companies. We're going to be acknowledged in some of their publications. We are a preferred vendor of datasets for one top pharma company. And as I mentioned, we were lucky to receive the early acceptance to Y Combinator's Winter 2025 batch, which we're finishing up right now. And we're really looking to partner with biopharma companies, especially those that have needs related to data mining and structuring of complex information, especially when the workflow around it and the software is also kind of complicated. So please reach out. Thanks.
Emily, great. Thank you so much. So you're obviously first focused on biopharma, but can you tell us if this can be applied also to maybe a few other areas?
Yes, absolutely. We definitely believe it's flexible. We are also working with people in the process engineering space. They have similar problems. Yeah, definitely this is flexible to this.
Great. And also for companies that have developed internal large language models solutions, is there flexibility to integrate this as well?
Yeah, that's a great question. So definitely, especially the module that gets out the numerical data from plots and graphs. I suspect that is a problem that other industries face, but currently there's no AI solution to do that, and that could be a standalone module. So definitely we could explore that.
Okay, thank you so much, Emily.
Thanks.